Do you know that one of the richest soils on Earth doesn't come from a compost bin, but from a quiet pile of forgotten autumn leaves? No turning, no smelly scraps, no heavy lifting or tools, just dry leaves, a little patience, and a natural process older than your grandmother's roses. This isn't composting, it's a gentle, time-tested method of making humus-rich soil with almost no effort. Perfect for seniors, beginners, and anyone who loves gardening without the mess. Stay with us, and you'll learn a simple, low-maintenance secret that can transform your garden and bring your soil to life, one leaf at a time. The wisdom of the forest. In the forest, nobody composts. There are no bins, no turning piles, no kitchen scraps thrown in, and no gardening gloves sweating under the sun. Yet the soil beneath the trees? It's some of the richest, darkest, most fertile earth on the planet. How? Because the forest trusts time. Each autumn, trees drop their leaves in quiet surrender. Those leaves fall to the ground, not to be discarded, but to begin a slow, sacred transformation. Over months and years, they break down naturally, becoming a soft, spongy, earthy substance called leaf mold. No smell, no mess, no fuss, just patience, just nature. This isn't composting. It's something more ancient, a kind of quiet wisdom baked into the rhythm of the seasons. And the results? Gardeners who've discovered this secret know nothing nourishes plants, holds moisture, and builds humus quite like leaf mold. It's soft underfoot. It smells like rain and memory. It teems with life. And here's the best part. You can make it in your own backyard, with nothing but leaves, time, and a little trust in the old ways. In a world obsessed with speed, fast fixes, quick results, there's something deeply healing about slowing down and learning from the forest. Because maybe the old ways weren't primitive. Maybe they were just patient. So the next time you're tempted to bag up those fallen leaves, stop. Remember, you're standing on a gold mine of natural fertility. Let them be. Or gather them in a simple pile or wire bin. Wet them down if they're dry. Wait. Let nature work her quiet magic. No turning, no smell, no heavy lifting. Just a humble pile of leaves becoming the kind of soil your plants and your spirit will thrive in. Leaf mold isn't just good for your garden. It's a gentle reminder. Sometimes the best things grow when we slow down and let nature lead. Meet Mabel, 78 and still gardening. Mabel is 78. Her hands are weathered, her smile warm, and her garden? A small miracle on the edge of town. She doesn't have the strength to turn compost piles anymore. No more bending over smelly scraps or lifting heavy bins. But every fall, when the leaves start to drop, Mabel gets to work, gently gathering them like their treasure. She tucks them into a simple corner pile behind her shed. No turning, no tools, just time. Her secret? Leaf mold. While others rush to bag and burn their leaves, Mabel lets nature take its course. And the results? Her soil is rich, dark, and alive. Her tomatoes? The talk of the neighborhood. Her flowers? Bursting with color. And her back? Still pain-free. Mabel says, I may not move fast, but I've learned to let nature do the heavy lifting. This is more than a gardening tip, it's a lifestyle. Leaf mold isn't just good for your soil. It's good for you, especially if you want a low-effort, high-reward garden that grows with grace. So the next time the leaves fall, remember Mabel. Gather them gently, wait patiently, and let the forest show you the way. What makes leaf mold different? Let's clear something up. Leaf mold is not compost. While both improve your soil, they come from very different places and they work in different ways. Compost is made from kitchen scraps like vegetable peels, fruit rinds, coffee grounds, and sometimes even grass clippings. It needs a careful balance of greens and browns, regular turning, warmth, and the help of bacteria to break everything down. It's rich, it's powerful, but let's be honest, it can also be a lot of work. Leaf mold, on the other hand, is the gentle giant of the garden world. It's made from just one ingredient, leaves. That's it. No banana peels, no turning, no smell, no fuss. Here's how it works. Leaves fall to the ground in autumn. They get damp from rain or watering. Over time, 6 months to 2 years. Fungi, not bacteria, slowly break them down. What you're left with is soft, dark, crumbly material called leaf mold, almost exactly like the forest floor. And the benefits? They're quietly amazing. Holds moisture. Leaf mold can absorb up to 5 times its weight in water. In dry climates or raised beds, that's a game changer. It keeps your plants hydrated without constant watering, improves airflow and soil structure, especially in clay-heavy or compacted soils. Plants need to breathe too. Feeds your soil life. It boosts the natural microbial and fungal life underground, making your garden ecosystem healthier, richer, and more balanced. Gentle and safe. No risk of burning roots or overwhelming young plants. It's soft, natural, and forgiving. For seniors or anyone who wants low-maintenance gardening, leaf mold is a dream. There's no heavy lifting, no flipping of hot piles, no worries about smell or pests. Just a simple pile of leaves, a bit of moisture, and the patience to let nature do what it's always done. And here's the real beauty. Leaf mold doesn't try to be fast or flashy. It's slow, quiet, steady. But when you add it to your garden, your plants feel it. Your tomatoes will stretch taller, your flowers will bloom brighter, and your soil, often ignored, will become alive with energy and life. Takeaway? It's not compost. It's forest floor magic. So the next time you see fallen leaves, don't throw them away. Gather them, honor them, and let them return to the earth in the same way the forest has done for centuries. The ancient leaf hack, step by step. So you've heard the stories. You've seen the forest floor, soft, rich, and full of life. You're ready to try the ancient, no-fuss way of building some of the richest soil your garden will ever know. Good news, it's simple. Even better, it's gentle on your back, your time, and your nerves. Here's how to make leaf mold, nature's humus gold, in just a few easy steps. Step 1. Collect the right leaves. Grab a rake or your hands and gather up fallen dry leaves from trees like maple, oak, beech, ash, birch. Avoid oily or tough leaves like eucalyptus, magnolia, or walnut, as they take much longer to break down. Pro tip: the drier the better when collecting. Wet leaves clump and are harder to handle. Step 2. Shred for speed. Want faster results? Shred the leaves using a lawn mower with a bag, a leaf shredder, or simply by crumbling them with your hands. Smaller pieces equals faster breakdown. But don't worry, even whole leaves will work just fine. They'll just take a bit longer. Step 3. Build your leaf pile. You have options: a simple pile in a shady corner, a wire bin or wooden enclosure, a black plastic bag with a few holes for airflow. Wherever you choose, make sure it's shady and protected from strong wind. This keeps the pile moist and stable over time. Step 4. Moisten lightly. Sprinkle water over the pile if it's dry. You want it to feel like a wrung-out sponge, moist but not soggy. If rain is regular in your area, nature might take care of this step for you. Just check occasionally to keep the pile from drying out. Step 5. Forget about it. That's right, leave it alone. No turning, no smell, no checking every week. Just let nature do what it's been doing in the forest for centuries. In 6 to 12 months, depending on your climate and leaf type, the leaves will break down into a dark, crumbly, sweet-smelling material. If you're patient enough to wait 2 full years, you'll get the finest, richest texture, like chocolate cake crumbs for your soil. Step 6. Harvest your humus gold. When it's ready, your leaf mold will be crumbly, dark brown or black, light and spongy to the touch, earthy smelling, no stink. You can mix it into your garden beds. Use it as mulch, add it to potted plants, or sprinkle it across raised beds. You don't need a compost bin. You don't need strength, tools, or time on your feet. You just need leaves, patience, and trust in nature. Because the forest has known this secret all along. Good soil doesn't come from effort. It comes from understanding. And once you try this ancient leaf hack, your garden will thank you, season after season. How to use it? So you've made your leaf mold, that soft, rich, earthy material that smells like a walk through the woods after rain. Now what? Here's the beautiful part. Leaf mold isn't just easy to make. It's incredibly easy to use, especially for seniors and anyone who prefers low-maintenance gardening. It's light, it's clean, it doesn't smell, and best of all, it doesn't attract pests. This is forest floor magic you can sprinkle, mix, or spread just about anywhere in your garden. 1. Use it as mulch. One of the simplest and most powerful ways to use leaf mold is as a mulch. Just spread a 1 to 2 inch layer around flower beds, shrubs, perennials, vegetable patches. It helps lock in moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature, all without the heaviness or mess of bark mulch. Bonus, it slowly feeds the soil over time, encouraging healthy root systems and better blooms. 2. Mix with potting soil. Leaf mold makes a fantastic potting mix amendment, especially for potted plants, container gardens, window boxes, indoor herbs. Mix about 1 part leaf mold to 2 parts regular potting soil. This adds moisture retention, improves texture, and gives roots more breathing room. For seniors who love container gardening but hate dealing with heavy or compacted soil, this is a game changer. 3. Add to raised beds. Raised beds can dry out faster than in-ground gardens. That's where leaf mold shines. Simply mix it into your topsoil before planting, or layer it on top as mulch. It helps your beds hold moisture, improve structure, and nourish the soil life that keeps plants thriving, all without needing chemical fertilizers or constant watering. 4. Sprinkle on seed trays. Starting seeds indoors or in small containers. Leaf mold provides a soft, gentle medium for tender roots to stretch and grow. You can mix it lightly into your seed starting mix, or sprinkle a thin layer over the top to retain moisture. It's especially useful for delicate seedlings, where over-fertilizing or dry soil can quickly cause problems. 5. Feed lawns and trees. Yes, you can even use leaf mold on your lawn. Just sprinkle a light layer over your grass during cooler months. It breaks down slowly, feeding the soil underneath without disturbing the lawn's appearance. And for tree bases, a gentle ring of leaf mold helps keep the roots cool, moist, and protected, all while feeding the surrounding soil life. Whether you're planting vegetables, pampering your flowers, or just keeping things tidy and green, leaf mold is your quiet little helper. No smell, no chemicals, no heavy lifting. Just a natural way to keep your garden thriving, gently, easily, and beautifully. It's light, clean, and doesn't attract pests. Perfect for every age and every garden. Have you ever used leaves this way in your garden? Maybe you stumbled on the secret by accident, or perhaps a parent or grandparent passed it down, a quiet trick that made their soil sing. We'd love to hear your story. Did you grow up watching someone gather leaves each fall? Do you have a favorite garden memory, tip, or tradition worth passing on? Drop it in the comments. Let's bring back the old wisdom together, because gardening isn't just about soil. It's about sharing what lasts. If this video brought back memories or sparked a new idea, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video, subscribe for more gentle, garden-smart tips. Share it with a fellow gardener or with a grandchild who loves to learn from you. The forest teaches us quietly. Let's keep listening and keep passing it on.